I'm just wondering what's the issue. I'm just wondering what is the problem. Where are we failing to communicate on the same page? That's my question. We're going live on the other page. I'm going live on my other page, Queen of Queens 1, in 12 minutes. So y'all tap in over on Queen of Queens 1 and live on TikTok 24 hours a day. I don't consume TikTok in my personal life. When I go live for my viewing audience, whom I appreciate and who appreciates me, we do it. We have our fun. We have our entertainment. We do what we do. See, y'all come in here thinking, oh, I'm going to report. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a live taken down. We're going to do this. I can't stand her. I can't stand Dora the Explorer wig. I can't stand this. I can't stand that. But you still watching. Please, Duchess, make it make sense. Please, Black Buffy, make it make sense. Make it make sense. If you don't like me and you don't like anything I stand for, why are you here watching? Why are you here watching? Because you could block me and bless me and keep on going. We got 214 people in this live. Okay? Let's be crystal clear. See, I don't know why y'all continue to push the narrative that I'm jealous. I'm not jealous of what? What is there to be jealous of? I love my 100 people, 200 people. Okay. But when you start getting into the 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1,000 people, you can't interact with real people. You got people just coming in bored that want entertainment, engaging. That's fine. I don't want that. I had that already. I had that before y'all knew who Star Crunch was. I was viral on this app while Star Crunch was running around in the projects making burger dogs with perfectly cooked hot dogs, wrapping raw hamburger meat around them with cheese, string cheese in them, and putting bacon around them and cooking them. Half done. See, that's what y'all don't get. There's nothing that I would be jealous of this man. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. I don't have a skin regimen that I have to go to when I get ready to go to bed. All I got to do is wash my face, floss my teeth, and brush my teeth, and I wipe my face and I can go to bed. I don't wake up with my pillow full of pus and blood and moisture and all this other stuff. My pillows are white, as y'all claim it. Y'all got me tied down to the bed. But my sheets are very clear. My blankets are very, very clear. Okay? So what would I be jealous of? Let's break this down. Because I heard that dude over there in LA saying, oh, she's jealous. No, it was a misgender. He's jealous of Netta and Charles' relationship. There ain't no relationship. There is not no relationship. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Charles don't love that man. Charles don't even like that man. Charles is there by force. And when I say by force, he ain't got nowhere else to go. Clock that. Where else would he go? Jonetta assisted him and getting fired from his job for 5 years. So where would he go? It's getting ready to be wintertime. It's getting ready to be cold up there in Alabama. Charles ain't got no income or nowhere to go. Now we know. We understand. We get it. We see it. But one thing I'll tell you, in my opinion, their whole life is a big skit. Their whole life is a big skit. It's a skit. It's just all a skit. That diabolical food that man sits up in that kitchen doing, he should be charged in all 50 states. There should be caution alerts and caution signs on every live that man is cooking in, telling people, I'm going to show y'all how to keep a man. No, you won't. You won't show me nothing, because what you showed me is how you can take a perfectly package of chicken gizzards full of red, full of color, and boil the life out of them with a can of Coca-Cola for an hour because you didn't know how to tenderize them. And then you proceeded to drain them, season them, and fry them in that old ass grease that you put in that brand new deep fryer. You couldn't teach me how to boil a hard-boiled egg. You and your man Charles messed up a perfectly hard-boiled egg. You messed up a perfectly hard-boiled egg when you put that raw Tennessee Pride sausage around it and half cooked it and called it a big back breakfast. And you wonder why your faith is a walking deep fryer. You wonder why you twist and you turn and all that's coming out of your face is oil. That is your problem. Stay away from fried foods. Focus more on them bell peppers, onions with your sugar, and your broccoli with your sugar, and your corn and your carrots with your sugar. And please, 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 please stop boiling the life out of sweet potatoes and putting almost a whole jar of vanilla extract in them sweet potatoes because you don't know how to cook. You don't have any soul in your body. And the reason I can tell you this is that you put sugar on fried chicken. You ruined a perfectly good piece of chicken. It ain't good unless you got a little sugar on it with the seasoning. It ain't good. And I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if it's HPV or whatever it is. I don't know what he got. If it's HPV, HIV, I don't know. I don't want it. That's what I can tell you. Whatever it is he got, I don't want it. Okay? I don't want it. And it's just nuts to me that these people get up on here talking about, wow, Miss Hillary, you did this and you said this and you said this and you said that. Let me tell you something. Let me clock this. See, I got the video of Joe Netta talking about my mama. See, Joe Netta was talking about Miss Hillary Sanchez's mama. But see, the difference between Miss Hillary Sanchez's mama was she was buried like a queen. She was put in a casket that we chose for her. We claimed her body. We put her down like the queen she was. Can you say that, Joe Netta? Did you put any sugar on the top of her grave when you went there? What did you do? Because remember, when you talking about my mama, you got a mama too. And I can tell you something. Whoever it was climbed up that ugly tree branch, that ugly tree, and fell and hit every ugly limb on the ground till she hit the ground because she had you. Now, clock that. You want to clock something? Clock that. See, Jonetta, anytime you have a grown man sitting up there talking about children, you got a grown man sitting there talking about children, telling these children that you wish they mamas would go to bed and they would wake up dead. This is what a grown 7-foot linebacker, Star Crunch, Nestle Crunch, WD Crunch had to say about women, black women and their beautiful children. You could never come back from wishing death on a kid and on their mom. You never can come back from that. There is a difference between somebody getting mad and cussing out a woman versus you getting on your platform and putting out an energy to say that you want the mother to have a stillborn, to experience a stillborn birth. That is what this man said with him and his short shrimp. That's why you mad at the world. You don't love yourself, Joe. That's the difference. You don't love yourself. You don't know how to love yourself. You are jealous. You are jealous of me. You are jealous of my body. You are jealous of everything about me. You are jealous of my face. You are jealous of everything about me. And I know you are. I keep you up at night. I keep you up at night. You are the only one who sleeps in their clothes. You was on live with that pink shirt on, jumping up, throwing funk, sweat, and balls all throughout outside while it was lightning and thundering, and you couldn't even do the electric slide, the two-step. You wasn't doing nothing but passing gas and moving bowel movements out there outside of them people. And then you running around here sleeping in your clothes and got right back up and start cooking in that same stuff you had on. That same stuff you had on from the night before when you were sitting down there scratching and sniffing and playing spades. Y'all tap the screen. Tap the screen. Thank you for the taps. Thank you for tapping the screen. But see, that's the diabolical thing about it. You are a self-proclaimed icon. What are you known for? Charles, your lunch is ready. It wasn't because you was cooking every day, because women do that all the time, and they take care of their kids, and they have a job. That's not why people followed you and supported you. They followed you and supported you because I want you to look in the mirror. Take that mask off your face and just look in the mirror and understand why people started to follow you and watch you. They couldn't understand how they needed to understand the component of you and Charles. And then once they figured it out, it just became pure entertainment at that point, because You do things that we can't do. You do things. There's one thing I can tell you. If I'm going to be jealous of anything, Joe, I'm jealous that you can be on 3 or 4 different platforms at the same time and stand in one place and your eyes do the walking. I'm jealous that your eyes got minds of their own and never can agree on the same thing, but can hold multiple lives at the same time, and everybody feel like you looking directly at them in the live and communicating. That is something I'm jealous of. That is something I'm really honestly jealous of. Because that takes talent. That takes skills. That takes the cake for me. That takes the cake for me. And see, the difference between me and you is, see, I'm entertaining. I can entertain an audience. I can get up in this camera and entertain my audience. What can you do? Set up and lie about seasonings, a cookbook, the BET Awards, Netta's alcohol, Netta's tea, Charles bourbon, Charles, I ain't worried about y'all. Charles and me being in the bed together. Charles, come in and out your game room. And you got Charles telling you, shut up in here. Shut up in here. How Charles do it, y'all? Shut up in here. You had your whole husband. You had your whole husband defending my sister, my girl, Mia. You had your whole husband defending another woman on live. I wish Nate ever would. And I love Mia. You would never catch my husband on anybody's live speaking negatively about me. Don't believe no audio recording, y'all. Have him put his video in the face. Get him on live and have him talk. You never will. You're mad. But what we know about Charles, Charles got on the Auntie show and told the whole world that y'all using each other. How many married people are in this live? Out of 241 people, how many of you married women would be okay with your husband going on a platform such as Zeus Network and telling all of America that you use each other? That is a mutual understanding. This is the thing. See, Charles, your bumps are ready. They only burst for you. Charles, your lunch is ready. And I got your dessert too. This is for my hater that's coming for me. Back off, Miss Netta. You don't want this disease. I'm tired of these haters picking on me. Charles, your bumper ready. See, that's the thing. I literally cannot. I cannot. Now, let me open up my box. I see that we have people waiting. Let me make my box a little bigger so we can bring up some guests and we can have conversations. But let me caution you before you get up in my box. Let me caution you on something before y'all get up in my box. You need to endure to community guidelines. Don't come in here thinking you could say triggering words to get my live taken down, because TikTok TikTok is going to hold you accountable because I'm giving you a warning. You need to stay within the community guidelines. And if you don't know what they are, I would suggest you read them before you come up in my box talking crazy. Now, with that cautionary being told, let me say another thing. I reciprocate energy. If you come at me talking crazy, you better have thick, bumpy, alligator skin. No point intended. That was not directed at nobody. I'm just saying you probably should have thick skin if you coming into Miss Hillary Sanchez show thinking you gonna talk crazy to me and I don't get to reply back to you. But we'll have a dialogue. Even if you support Joe, come up and you can tell that. You can speak about those things, but you can be respectful. I'll allow you to speak, and then I want you to hear my response and let me speak. And we can have a great dialogue in that way. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to let y'all in here. I encourage Joe supporters to come in and speak to me. Let's talk about it. But be respectful, okay? Don't come in here telling me, where's the baby? Please don't. Don't, because nobody knows what this is. Y'all, don't worry about my personal life and what's in my life, because I'm not going to discuss that. But you, me as a whole and as a content creator, we can talk about that. Okay? So now that we have the basic guidelines, I ask that y'all continue to tap the screen. We got 235 people in here. And I'm going to start to select some guests randomly and see what everybody got to say. Now, what I'm going to tell you is this. If you come up in my box, you better have followers. Don't come in here with 0 followers, 0 this, 0 that, because you're not getting in my box. You're not getting in my box. And I'm going to tell you another thing also. Don't no heterosexual man need to be over here in the Miss Hillary Sanchez show, let alone in my box. So take your sassy ass on up out of here, because I'm not interested. So with that being said, let me introduce my first guest. Let me bring up my first guest, and let me say so. Here we go. I just told you, don't come up here with 0 followers and fake profile pictures. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Hello, welcome into the Miss Hillary Sanchez show, Kay. What is your question or comment? Okay. See, Kat, I don't know why these folks request in my box, and when you get brought up, you get cold feet. What is the problem? You didn't accidentally come up in the live. You knew what you was doing. Make it make sense. Tap the screen, you guys. Tap the screen. Tap the screen, tap the screen. Here we go. We got another one. 0 followers, 0 everything. Bye, Milo. See ya, Milo. See you later. Hello, welcome into the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. Are you a Joe supporter? Would you like to ask questions, or did you have a comment? Y'all, what are we? Did I not explain the rules? Did I not? What part of this aren't we getting? What part of this are we not getting? Am I missing something? Y'all give me the 30K. Y'all power tap. Let's get Miss Hillary Sanchez to 30K. Jojo, you don't even follow me. So why would you be over here in my box? Why? Pretty girls. Bye. See ya. Hello, welcome into the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. Do you have a question or a comment that you would like to say? Oh, you don't. What is going on here, y'all? Don't nobody want to talk to me tonight? Don't nobody want to talk to Miss Hillary Sanchez tonight? What's the problem? I'm confused. Oh, we got one here. This one gonna talk. She's definitely talking. Welcome in to the Miss Hillary. You screen record. Bye-bye.
I'm not screaming.
Bye-bye. I see you. You echoing and you screen recording. Girl, bye. You don't know we know what when somebody's screen recording. Girl, bye. I don't sound like no robot. Hello and welcome in. Hello, welcome into the show. How are you?
Girl, these people are crazy. These people, I don't even know why you even entertaining the circus show.
Well, I want to give them an opportunity to vent and say what they want to say to me. I'm giving them their shot. I'm giving them their shot to come to Miss Hillary Sanchez show and voice whether you agree, disagree, you have questions you want to ask me, respectful stuff, and engage in a positive dialogue. See, that what's wrong with that, Miss Duchess?
Because they're not capable of doing that. That's not what they want to do. They don't want to have a civil conversation. They want to come in here and screen record and say they don't want to have that. Because if they wanted to have that, then they would do it automatically. Everybody you put up here, come on now. No followers, no nothing. Like, what do you have a page for? You made this page just for this. For what? That's creepy.
It's I don't know what to call it, but I mean I gave them some basic guidelines to follow, TikTok guidelines and community guidelines, and I don't know, maybe they felt like they couldn't stay within the guidelines, Duchess.
Nah, they want to have a Tia Kemp moment. They want you to do what she did. They want to have that type of reaction out of you. You know what I mean? That's what they want. They want that. That's and you're not giving it to them. So they have nothing else to go off of. They don't have another approach. They don't have another strategy because they want you to do that. They want to have that type of out moment so they can screen record it and put it on their page and be like, look how Miss Hillary did this and this and that, and I went on her live and she just we ain't playing them games. We ain't playing them games at all. That's why they ain't coming on here saying anything, because they don't have no other tactic, because you ain't going for it.
Okay, well, I mean, let's see who's in the box. Let's see. Here we go again. Zero followers, zero this, zero that. Here we go again. Zero followers, zero this, zero that. See, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But I guess you may be on to something, Miss Duchess. I guess you must be on to something. They mad. Now, Cupcake, why are you here?
I can't see the stuck. It's because that the white lettering is making it hard to read the comments because the comments is white. So I'm really having a hard time reading it.
Okay. Cupcake, why are you here? I know exactly who you are. I've seen you over in certain people's lives. Why are you over here in my life? You don't like me. Why are you here? I want to know, will you come up here and tell me, why are you in my life? Why are you over here? And you can't stand me, but you over here in my live tonight at 11:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why are you here? I want to know that. If you don't like me, why are you over here? It makes no sense to me. Absolutely none. Here we go. Miss Sunshine with 0 followers. Please go find you something better to do. Go over there and make burger dogs with Joe instead of coming over here thinking you getting in my box with 0 followers. And the brat, let me tell you something. Go on and go to bed, baby. This live is for adults only. Children should not be in the Miss Hillary Sanchez show after dark, okay? I want to take this opportunity to thank my guest, Duchess, who had the courage to come up and speak on the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. I want to thank my supporters who tap my screen, who believes in me, who stands behind me. Special shout out to my sister, my girl, Miss Mia, the boss and CEO, as she is going to help me get my platform together for my talk show, my podcast. There's a lot in the works with the Miss Hillary Sanchez show that's going to have a lot of people sick to their stomach. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. But I'm going to recap this here. We got 3 lawsuits pending for defamation of character. I promised my supporters I will keep y'all posted. I will keep you updated. I promise you that. I promise you Miss Duchess will have the tea. I promise you Miss Mia will have the tea. I promise you Atlanta Queen, Buffy, everybody will know what's going on with this defamation case if they try to silence me from talking about it, because they can't silence them. Now clock that tea. Clock that tea, please. Okay, Miss Luckett with 0 followers, 0 people you following. It's giving obsession. It's giving obsession now. It's scary to me that you keep
Yeah, that's scary, Miss Hillary. All these things, that's too much. That's insane. For you to go out of your way to do, and now I don't know what obsessed is, but that's obsessed. If you get blocked from one account, you go make another one. You get blocked from that one, you go make another one. You get blocked from that, you make another one. Doesn't that sound like obsession? That sounds like obsession to me. That doesn't sound like somebody that's not bothered. That sounds like you're very bothered. You're very, very bothered.
If you setting up in my life and you don't like me and you can't stand me, you really are bothered. And I know it. I understand that these haters are in this page. You know who y'all are. Y'all in here on fake pages. I ain't blocked you yet, but you just sitting back, punching the air because you're jealous of me. You jealous of my body. You jealous of my face. You jealous of my marriage. You jealous of what I have that you don't have. You got too much time on your hands. You got too much time on your hands. Okay? And there's no other conclusion that you can reach when you are doing the things that y'all doing. I want to take this time to thank my supporters, thank everybody who tapped in for the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. I also want to thank Duchess for coming up. I appreciate her. And here we go again with this Mr. Reynolds. You ain't got zero this, zero that. It's giving stalker vibe. It's giving stalker vibe. I mean, you really got a lot of time on your hands. But I thank y'all. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for the Miss Hillary Sanchez show. Thank you, Miss Duchess. I hope you're going live because I'm coming over there.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to get myself together. I was waiting. You know, of course, I'm going to be here to support you. But I'm going to be getting ready here in about a few minutes. Of course, you're going to be in. I'm going to give you a tag. I'm going to tag you in it.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much, you guys. Please take the time to tell a loved one that you love them because you're not promised tomorrow. Also, take the time to extend yourself in kindness to strangers because you don't never know what kind word or kind deed or kind act would be something that would be appreciative of them in whatever particular place that they're in. And I thank God for my supporters. I thank God for my wonderful husband. I appreciate everything that goes on in life. Thank y'all so much. Have a wonderful night and tune in.